Hello and welcome. I'm Tanner Pierce, live with you here on the Tanner Pierce Broadcast Network as the Wolves of South Kitsap High School come in to take on your Vikes. Their second matchup in just as many days. These teams faced off Wednesday in the final regular season game of the year for the SPSL. Vikes took that one by a final score of 13-1. Winning that one in 5 innings. So coming out tonight after a big win and getting the start on the bump for your Vikes tonight is Wyatt Jones, the ace so far this year, making his 7th start, 6-0 on the year so far. He's got a 1.482 ERA, 43 strikeouts. That's where he succeeds, is getting guys down, whether it's a straightforward K, backwards K. Lots of strikeouts for Wyatt Jones, only 8 walks as well. Has been so good on the bump for your Vikes so far this year, and he'll be facing the lineup of the Wolves consisting of Sam Canton, Ty Orser, Rylan Bain, Connor Sutton, Caden Eklund, Jordan Poland, Noah Deese, Keel Slayback, and Cole Darcy. So Wyatt Jones coming in so far 28 1/3 innings of work. A vast majority of Puyallup's games so far this year have only gone 5 innings, and one of those being on Wednesday versus South Kitsap. Winner today will play here tomorrow night at 7. Actually, I think if the Vikes win, they'll play here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. against Olympia. If they lose, they'll play at 7 against Curtis. At 7 p.m., both of those games guaranteed. But Vikes coming out in the semifinals of the SPSL League Tournament. Leading off for the Wolves is going to be Sam Canton. Leading off the center fielder, number 7, Sam Canton. Canton will lead off for the Wolves here against Wyatt Jones. He steps in, had himself a rough day at the plate on Wednesday, struck out his first 2 at-bats, and then grounded out into a double play that ended it on his last at-bat. First pitch he sees from Wyatt Jones is a curveball that hits on the outside half. Great pitch there from Wyatt Jones. He's got just really good on the bump, got a pretty firm fastball, curveball that does some work, and then he's also got a knuckleball that he's broken out a couple times and gets strike 2 there on Canton. Just so dirty. Wyatt Jones can be up there. So many pitches he can command. And the 0-2, he's going to go with that. That ball hit into left field, and Sam Canton's going to lead off with at least a double. Garrett Ringer running back. He's going to field it on the warning track, and Canton, a leadoff double there, waiting on it, going opposite field. Start the Wolves were looking for right there. Brings up Ty Orser. Brings up the right fielder, number 1, Ty Orser. Orser steps in. Canton with a big base knock there. 2 strikes on him, then takes the 0-2 opposite field, a double. I will say that's how the game started off last time for the Wolves, was a double. That one, though, was from Rylan Bain. There's now him and Sam Canton swapped spots in the lineup. Ty Orser stepping in here. And first pitch. He's going to show bunt. Wyatt Jones gets it in there for strike 1. Gorgeous night here at Heritage, a Friday evening. Once again, these 2 teams facing off for the second time in just as many days. 3 days. Played back Wednesday afternoon. That ball, Jacob Yang trying to dive, make a grab in the air on that one down the first baseline, but it goes foul. Count goes 0-2. My guess is we will not see another bunt from Ty Orser, but you never know. So 0-2 is our count. Next pitch. That ball hit over towards Kai Halstead at third. He's going to throw it. Backhand it. They're going to go for the double play, and it's going to be a close play. Vikes are going to get the double play there. What a play from Kai Halstead. And Jacob Yang doing work. Marcus Logue not happy about that call for the Wolves. He's calling time. Great play, though, from the Vikes. Little 5-3-5 double play. Good work from Halstead. Logue asking to talk to the ump about that one. ask for help, but I think they're going to say he's out. Yep, they confirm he's out there. So good double play from the Vikes there. Big time play on the defensive side of things. Brings up the shortstop, number 5, Ryland Bain. Bain here. Once again, he started off last game with a double against, that was first pitch there. Ooh, what a miss. Ball 1 to Ryland Bain, who doubled, then singled. He went 2 for 3 last game on Wednesday. Count goes 1-1 now. Really good defensive play on that last one from the Vikes. The 1-1. That ball going down the first baseline, and it's going to spin. Be a weird one, but it's going to stay fair. And the Vikes will get out of this one. The leadoff double from Sam Canton, but the Wolves can't do anything after they ground out into a double play, and a 3-3 ground out will send us to the bottom of the first. Your Vikes looking to get the bats going early. Stay tuned. Back here, Dante Grant leading things off for the Vikes. He'll step in the same spot he's been all year in the leadoff position. He's facing Dalton Lynham on the bump for the Wolves, getting his start. And Dante Grant went 1 for 2 with a walk on Wednesday afternoon. First pitch he sees from Lynham, that's going to miss outside, ball 1. Grant been really good in the leadoff spot for the Vikes all year. Hitting .429. Next pitch. And that ball lined into left center field. Sam Canton running over. He's going to track it down, but that's going to be at least a double for Dante Grant. Canton grabs it in center field. They're going to send him. It's going to be a close play at third. The relay will not be in time. Dante Grant, a triple to get things going for your Vikes in the bottom of the first on that line drive to left center field. That's a good way to get the bats going, and that'll bring up Drake Anderson. Brings up the shortstop, number 5, Drake Henderson. Drake will step in. Had himself a good day at the plate on Wednesday. Had a double. And a single, went 2 for 3. Having himself a time at the plate this year. First pitch he sees way outside, going to be ball 1 from Lynham. Drake Anderson hitting .429 as well. What are the odds there? The first 2 guys in the lineup both hitting the same exact number. Anderson, 2 home runs on the year. Had one back Monday night against Curtis. And the 1-0 from Lynham. Drake Anderson pops that into shallow left field. This could drop as the left fielder's coming in. He's going to make the grab. Dante Grant will tag. Throw will be off the line. Drake Anderson, RBI, sacrifice fly there to left field. Put your Vikes on top 1-0 early in the bottom of the first. Brings up the first baseman, number 7, Jacob Yang. Yang here. Steps in, nobody on, 1 out. Vikes on top 1-0 early. Jacob Yang had himself a good day at the plate on Wednesday. Had a 3-run home run. He's got some pop behind him. He's also got 2 home runs on the season. First pitch he sees from Lawson. Lynham. It was ball 1. And the 1-0 on its way from Lynham. Down low and away, ball 2. Yang actually flew out his first 2 at-bats of the day on Wednesday, and then a 3-run shot in the 4th. It was part of the Vikes' 5-run inning. Ball cranked to left center field. That's going to be down low, ball 3. Yang hitting .537 on the year. Just been so good at the plate for the Vikes in the 3-hole. Headed to play at University of Washington next year. Lynham finds the zone there. Count goes 3-1. Next pitch. Yang cranks that down the third baseline. That's going to be a tough play to make. Hits his glove. It's a hard hit ball. I think I'll say that's a hit. That's just such a hard play to make. A really hard hit ground ball there from Jacob Yang. We'll score it a hit there. Vikes get their second of the day. Brings up the catcher, number 4, Will Cresswell. Cresswell steps in. He's looking to do some work. 1 out, runner on first. First pitch. Cresswell hits that over towards short. They're going to field it. That's going to be an error, though. As the shortstop runs over, tries getting around it so he can turn the double play. But it'll pop off his glove, and E6 will put runners on first and second with only 1 out for the Vikes here. Brings up the right fielder, number 16, Noah Fields. Fields steps in. Runners on first and second, only 1 out. We've got courtesy runner Gabe Ramsey over there at first, coming in for Will Cresswell, catcher. Fields steps in. He went 1 for 2, was hit by pitch on Wednesday. Overall on the year, Noah Fields hitting .415, 52 plate appearances. First pitch, that's going to be lined into center field. Jacob Yang probably would have been able to score, but they're going to hold him up as he kind of hesitated, wasn't sure if that ball was going to be caught. We've got the bases juiced now for Garrett Ringer, who's coming off a 6 RBI game on Wednesday against South Kitsap, and time's going to be called from Marcus Logue, the head coach. He's going to head out to the bump after a couple base runners now. 3 on board for the Vikes. And time is going to be out there on the bump. We'll be back in a second as the Vikes. Garrett Ringer an opportunity to drive in a couple more in the bottom of the first. Garrett Ringer will step in. Ringer stepping into the box here. Base is juiced and only 1 out in the bottom of the first. An opportunity to put some more on the board. Vikes already on top 1-0, only 1 out. First pitch from Lyman. He's going to find it. Count goes 0-1 on Garrett Ringer, who, as I said, had 6 RBIs on Wednesday against South Kitsap. Had himself a really good day at the plate. 3 base knocks, 2 singles, a double, and the 0-1. It's going to be outside. Ringer wanted to, but he held off. He's hitting .448 on the year. 15 RBIs. That ball lined into left center field. Garrett Ringer, that's going to score 1. Gabe Ramsey rounding third. An error out there in center field is going to put runners on second and third. A double there puts 2 across for the Vikes. Garrett Ringer stays hot at the plate. 2 more RBIs right there. That's 8 in the last 2 games. Great piece of hitting there to left center field from Garrett Ringer. Saw the pitch he liked, lined it out. That was a double. Scored 2. Vikes on top 3-0 early. The third baseman, number 6, Kai Halstead. Halstead here. He's got runners on second and third in the bottom of the first. Noah Fields over at third, Garrett Ringer at second. 4 straight base runners for the Vikes. Already 4 hits here in the first inning. Vikes are for sure figuring out Dalton Lynham. First pitch to Kai Halstead. Swing and a miss. He puts it by him. Count goes 0-1. Halstead just a freshman this year, hitting .360. He's been good at the plate. Didn't get to start to begin the year, but proved himself when he got his opportunity, and he's done well ever since. He's got a good glove over there at third. Swing and a miss. Lynham puts it by him 0-2. And Halstead, mainly a catcher. Said it before. I think if he was at any other school in the state, he'd be the starting catcher. But with Will Cresswell here at Puyallup, tough to beat that kid out. Runners on second and third for Halstead. 2-strike approach incoming. Next pitch. That's going to miss. Ball 1. And already 4 hits on the day for the Vikes. As I said, this is the first round of SPSL playoffs this year. Kai Halstead's going to go down swinging there for out number 2 in the bottom of the first and bring up Brett Ellingson. The designated hitter, number 19, Brett Ellingson. A good at-bat there from Lynham, just battling back, already giving up 4 hits this inning and getting a strikeout. That definitely helps to build the confidence. Ellingson now runners on second and third, looking to keep this inning going, put on a couple more on the board. He's hitting .324 on the year, 14 RBIs. Up there fourth most on the team. That's going to miss outside. Ball 1. On Wednesday, Brett Ellingson reached on an error, got it out into a fielder's choice, and had a base knock. So 1 for 3. Next pitch from Lynham. That's a good pitch there. He finds the zone. Count goes 1-1. Ellingson just a sophomore this year. Good at the plate, good on the bump. Going to be really good the next few years for the Vikes. And the 1-1. He's going to show bunt. It's going to go foul. He's saying commit to it. 1-2 is our count. Runners on second and third for Brett Ellingson. Next pitch. Ellingson's going to hit that down the first baseline. Looks like it's going to be fielded. He's going to stand up, touch his bag. So the Wolves get out of it, but a great inning at the plate for your Vikes. 4 base knocks, 3 runs. They get it going early. We head to the second. Wyatt Jones coming out for his second inning of work. Stay tuned. Thank you. Perfect. Awesome. Exactly. Switch it up. Absolutely. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Oh, you win, man. Yeah, think so. Looks like it. I mean, these lenses are a little wide too, so yeah, they're great. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 left on base. Yeah, right. Yeah, it was a close one. Yeah. Yeah. That's been most of the games for us this year. I think out of the 14 or whatever, probably 10 of them didn't go 7 innings. Leading off in the top of the second, the designated hitter number 15, Connor Sutton. Here in the second, Connor Sutton. First pitch he sees from Wyatt Jones. In there for strike 1. Sutton went 0 for 1 on Wednesday. It's going to be ball 1. Grounded out into an inning-ending double play in his first at-bat, then walked his second. That wasn't until the 4th inning. The 1-1 on its way. That's going to be hit over towards Drake Anderson at short. He's going to chest it up, throw it to first. It's going to be in time. 6-3 ground out. This is going to be out number 1 here in the second inning. Brings up the catcher number 20, Caden Eklund. Eklund steps up. Played first last game, and he went 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch he's going to see from Wyatt Jones. That's going to be up high, ball 1. Next pitch. That's going to be popped up high into shallow center field. Drake Anderson right on the cut. He's going to be a couple steps and make the grab there. For out number 2, lots of action for Drake Anderson here in the second. Brings up the third baseman, number 9, Jordan Poland. Poland here. Nobody on, 2 outs in the second. First pitch he sees. Swing and a miss way out in front of that one. Great pitch from Wyatt Jones. Getting him on the off speed. Yo 1. Cresswell slaps his thigh there. Not happy about that one. I think if that ball was caught, could have been able to make it look like strike 2, but it goes down. Count goes 1-1 on Jordan Poland. Poland on Wednesday went 0 for 2. Grounded out to first on his first at-bat. Flew out to right field. One. Swing and a miss. Great pitch from Wyatt Jones. He goes the fastball on the inside half. Poland nowhere near contact there. Counts 1-2 with 2 outs. Ooh, just misses. Count goes 2-2. There we go. Next pitch. That ball is going to be hit in the gap. Mike's playing in a little bit of a shift there, but still a base knock for Jordan Poland. Second hit of the day for the Wolves. Gets a base runner on here in the second. Brings up the first baseman, number 27, Noah Dees. Dees steps in. Runner on first and 2 outs now after that base knock from Jordan Poland. First pitch. Up high, ball 1. Dees did not play on Wednesday. Next pitch. Great pitch from Wyatt Jones. Fastball just blowing it by him. Count goes 1-1. Jones, only a junior this year. He's been so good. I mean, I'm sure once they come out, he'll be the SPSL Pitcher of the Year. 1-1. That ball hit over towards Tristan Ringrose at second. He's going to flip it to Drake Anderson at short. The easy 4-6 ground out. It's going to be out number 3 in the second. He gives up one base knock, but nothing else to the Wolves. Wyatt Jones, a quick inning there. We head to the bottom of the second. Your Vikes lead 3-0, looking to tack on a couple more. Stay tuned. Back here in the second, Tristan Ringrose, the 9-hole batter for the Vikes. Almost batted through in the bottom of the first. He'll step in here against Lynham. Vikes already on top 3-0, 4 hits on the day. First pitch that Ringrose sees. That's going to be hit right back up the middle, and that's going to be a base knock on the first pitch. Work there, 5th hit of the day for the Vikes right there. Ringrose seeing the one he likes on the first he sees, takes it right back up the middle. We've got a base runner. Brings up the center fielder, number 1, Dante Grant. Grant will step in. He had a triple his first at-bat into left center field. Ball was hit on a rope and was brought in the next plate. Next at-bat from Drake Anderson on a sacrifice fly to left field. First pitch in this at-bat. Grant's going to try to call time. Wasn't in time. Count goes 1-0. It's again Dante Grant, only a sophomore this year. He's going to be fun to watch over the next few years. It's been so good. Is your ideal leadoff man. Sees lots of pitches. If he gets on board, he's almost guaranteed to steal a bag quick on the base paths. Next pitch. It's going to miss up high. Grant, already some D1 interest. Washington State has offered him, and I'm sure there's going to be more to come. That ball kind of hit off the handle. It's going into left center field. It's going to be caught, though. Looks like it could have had a chance, but carries far enough for the left fielder to make the grab. We've got one away now in the bottom of the second. The shortstop, number 5, Drake Henderson. Anderson steps in. He's got an RBI. After the sacrifice fly out to left field, his first at-bat, that brought in Dante Grant, put the Vikes' first run of the game on the board. Runner on first. 1 out in the bottom of the second. Next pitch. Way up high, and a wild pitch is going to put Tristan Ringrose over to second. Heads up base running from the Vikes there. Henderson headed to Washington State next year. Going to be a Coug. Him and Will Cresswell together. The 1-0 from Lynham. Called strike one. Count goes 1-1. Got lots of D1 talent on the baseball field tonight. Drake Anderson, Will Cresswell. We've got Jacob Yang, headed to University of Washington. Sam Canton, the center fielder for South Kitsap, headed to Gonzaga next year. Lynham's going to step off. Then, as I said, a lot of the younger guys for the Vikes. Dante Grant already has some D1 interest. Next pitch. Finds the zone on Drake Anderson. Count goes 1-2. Already 5 hits on the day for the Vikes. Next pitch. Drake Anderson, he's going to go down swinging there. Big swing on that one. We've got 2 away. Lynham gets his second strikeout of the night. Brings up the first baseman, number 7, Jacob Yang. Yang will step in. A runner on second and 2 outs. After 2 straight, Vikes go down. He steps in after he singled his first at-bat on a hard hit ball to third base. First pitch. That ball going to be out in front of it. He fouls it off. Again, the runner over there at second, that's Tristan Ringrose. Jacob Yang leads the team in RBIs this year. He's got 23 of them. Following him, both Drake Anderson and Noah Fields with 16. Count goes 1-1. Next pitch. Yang is going to hit that into center field. Going back is Canton, and he's tracking it down. Going to be there to make the grab for out number 3. Vikes can't get any more on the board here in the second. We head to the third. They still cling to that 3-run lead. Stay tuned. Keel Slayback, the leadoff man in the top of the third for the Wolves. First pitch he sees is called strike 1. Slayback had himself a day at the plate Wednesday, went 2 for 2, 2 base knocks. Now he steps in against Wyatt Jones, a 1-1 count. Next pitch, ball fouled off. Count goes 1-2. One, 2 on its way. Just going to lose control. Count goes 2-2. Misses wide. Full count for Slayback. Next pitch. That's going to be a walk. Oh, wasn't sure what the ump was popping up, what he was going to call, but that's going to be a walk there on Slayback to put the leadoff man into the third on for the Wolves. Brings up the second baseman, number 3, Cole Darcy. Darcy will be here with a runner on first. Nobody out in the top of the third. He's going to show bunt. Foul it back into the fence behind home plate. The 9-hole batter for the Wolves is Cole Darcy. Didn't get in that bat on Wednesday. As I said, the winner of this one will go on to play Olympia tomorrow. He's going to show bunt, pull back as that's up high. Count goes 1-1. Wyatt Jones struggling to find the zone early this inning. He's going to turn and throw back. One shows bunt, pulls back. It's in there for strike 2. Great pitch there. That's what you're looking for if you're Wyatt Jones. Just getting 2 strikes on him. That way you take away the bunt. I mean, they could try to lay down a bunt, but it goes foul. It's strike 3. That ball hit. Foul. They say that's foul. I'm not sure from my angle, but they're going to call it foul. That ball looks like it went right over the base. Count remains 1-2. The 1-2. Wyatt Jones gets his first strikeout of the night right there on Cole Darcy as he watches it go by. Backwards K is our first out in the third. Brings up the leadoff man, center fielder number 7, Sam Canton. Canton here with a runner on second. 1 out after that. Keel Slayback advanced on that last pitch. Canton, first pitch he sees in there for strike 1. He doubled his first at-bat on the ball, hit hard into left field. Deal 1. That ball goes foul. 0-2 now for Sam Canton. Doubled and then was thrown out on a double play over at third. Good play from Kyle Halstead. Fielded it, looked him back, and then threw it to first. And as he threw it, Canton took off towards third. Jacob Yang was able to get it, transfer it, and throw it back in time to get the tag down. That ball hit hard and high into right field. It's going to go foul. Count remains 0-2. Yo, 2. Wyatt Jones, the filth, gets Sam Canton going down swinging. Out number 2 and his second strikeout of the night right there. Brings up Ty Orser.
The right fielder, number 1, Ty Orser.
Pitches like that I was talking about that Wyatt Jones, he's got in his back pocket. He can throw them for strikes, too. Breaking ball on that last one against Canton. Counts 0-1 for Ty Orser. Next pitch. Fouled off, 0-2. Next pitch. That's going to be fouled off. Remains 0-2 for Ty Orser.
We got too far.
Next pitch. That is it right there. Wyatt Jones, the filth on the inside half. A curveball in there, tails it in. He gets 3 strikeouts that inning after leadoff walk from Keel Slayback, showing his true form. We head to the bottom of the third. Your Vikes looking to get some more on the board. They lead 3-0. Stay tuned. Little Cresswell laid things off for the Vikes in the bottom of the third. First pitch, way outside, ball 1. He reached on an error by the shortstop, his first at bat. And next pitch, inside, ball 2. The 2-0. Cresswell hits that over to short again. He's going to field it, throw it to first, and he's going to be able to make the play in time. That one, a 6-3 ground out, will give us a 1 away in the bottom of the third. Brings up the right fielder, number 16, Noah Fields. Fields here. Singled his first at bat right back up the middle. First pitch of this at bat on its way. That ball hit back towards third. They're going to field it, throw it to first. In time. Good play over there at third, getting around that one. Looks like it could have been in the gap, but they cut it off. We've got 2 away now. Brings up the left fielder, number 11, Garrett Ringer. Ringer here. First pitch called strike 1. He had a 2 RBI double his last at bat. That ball hit over towards short. He's going to make a really good play. Get up, throw it to first in time. What a play over there at short for the Wolves. That is, let's see, the shortstop Ryland Bain making a really good play on that one. Just sliding, getting in front of it. Is able to throw it over to first in time for out number 3. Garrett Ringer's streak of 2 RBI at bats comes to an end there. We head to the top of the 4th. Wyatt Jones coming out for his 4th inning of work. Stay tuned. Rylan Bain, the shortstop, who made a couple great plays last inning, will step in, lead things off in the top of the fourth. He grounded out to Jacob Yang, his first at-bat. First pitch of this one, way up high and inside, ball one. The 1-0. In there for strike one. Great pitch from Wyatt Jones. The 1-1. Just misses low. 2-1. And the 2-1. That ball hit over towards Drake Anderson at short. He's going to field it, throw it to first. On the money in time. Got one away. Brings up the designated hitter number 15, Connor Sutton. Sutton steps in. He's got nobody on and one out. Grounded out to Drake Anderson, his last at-bat. Wyatt Jones, just a competitor on the bump, wants the ball and wastes no time. Something that, a pattern I've seen from the guys who are most dominant over the years on the bump for the Vikes is they're ready to go when they get the ball back from the catcher. They waste no time and just take control of the game. Usually ready before the batter really is. Ball hit over towards Tristan Ringrose. Not sure why he's taking that. It's going to be a close play, but Wyatt Jones making an acrobatic play on that as Jacob Yang gets over, makes the grab. Good hustle from Jones. He's able to make the grab in the air and come down right on the bag. 2 away. The catcher, number 20, Caden Eklund. Eklund, his last at-bat, popped up to Drake Anderson just a couple feet behind the cut there. First pitch of this at-bat, just going to miss down low. Ball one. Good work from Will Cresswell behind the plate. Trying to frame that in. Couldn't quite hit it, but it was close there. The 1-0. Big swing and a miss there from Eklund. Count goes 1-1. Swing and a miss again. Puts the fastball by him. 2 strikes. And the 1-2. That ball hit over towards Kai Halstead at third, who's going to make a great play on it. A quick 1-2-3 in the top of the fourth for the Vikes and Wyatt Jones. He keeps rolling. We head to the bottom. Vikes looking to get the bats going again. They've been quiet since the first. Back in the bottom of the fourth, Kai Halstead will step in against Dalton Lynham, who besides that first inning has been really well, has bounced back really well after giving up 4 hits, 3 runs in the first. First pitch here to Halstead. His second at-bat of the day, ball 1. He struck out swinging his first at-bat, so looking to bounce back with a 1-0 count. Next pitch. Called strike 1. The 1-1 to Halstead. A miss. Ball 2. As I said, Halstead started out this year, wasn't in the starting lineup, and then got an opportunity about a week or 2 into the year, showed that he belonged and has kept his spot in the lineup and playing over there at third ever since. Maybe outside. Ball 3. Destined to be behind the plate the next 3 years. Counts 3-1. Next pitch from Lynham. That's going to be up high. Halstead will walk to start things off here in the fourth for your Vikes. Brings up the designated hitter, number 19, Brett Ellingson. Ellingson here. Rounded out to first in his first at-bat. And now, his second at-bat with a runner on first and nobody out. First pitch from Lynham. Ellingson's going to show bunt. He fouls it back as he's underneath it. Now goes 0-1. He's only a sophomore and starting a majority of the games. Know you're a pretty good player. And Brett Ellingson is going to be good over the next few years as well for the Vikes. Has played in right field a couple games. Designated, has been the DH most games, and when he's thrown, they're going to turn around, throw back. When he's thrown, he's hit for himself. Something that not many Viking pitchers have done over the years. Most guys are POs, the guys that have been dominant. The 0-1. Down low. 1-1's our count to Brett Ellingson. Halstead over there at first after reaching on a walk. Next pitch. Halstead's going to take off, and Ellingson's going to hit that into left field. Halstead will... Great work on the base paths there from Kai Halstead. Reading it, seeing what the left fielder's doing, knew that he was going to be able to come around it and throw on in. So Halstead stays put where he's at the hit and run. Works out well for the Vikes there. Brings up the second baseman, number 3, Tristan Ringrose. Ringrose here. Runners on first and second. After that base knock from Brett Ellingson. Ringrose singled right back up the middle, his first at-bat. That was back in the second inning. Next pitch, he's going to show bunt. Pull back as it's down low. Ringrose only a freshman this year. Really, really young team for the Vikes, and it looks promising for them for the next few years. He's got the bunt out early. They're going to turn. One and 0 is our count for Ringrose. Sure, he's going to lay down the bunt. At least try to again here. Yes, he will. He's going to pull back as that gets away. Halstead's going to slide into third, and he'll get in there safely. Great base running from Kai Halstead. Getting a good read. Runners on the corners now with nobody out. Two lows our count. Time called. It's Grant. Steps in. Runners on the corners. A 2-0 count. That's going to be a balk to bring in Kai Halstead. Vikes on top 4-0. Brett Ellingson will advance to second. Runner on second. First pitch, going to be up high. Excuse me, third pitch. Count goes 3-0 for Tristan Ringrose. He'll find the zone. Count goes 3-1. Ringrose just looking for strikes. Next pitch. And that's going to be 3-2. Full count. Great work from Lynham. Bouncing back now. A 3-2. That ball hit into right center field. It's going to be caught. Brett Ellingson will tag, and he's going to get over to third on his feet. Ringrose lines out, but he advances the runner, just doing a job for the Vikes. We've got one away now. Brings us to the top of the lineup. That'll bring up the center fielder, number 1, Dante Grant. Now a runner on third for the Vikes. Put them on top, 5-0. Dante Grant steps in, tripled his first at-bat, flew out to left field on his second. First pitch. Called strike one on Dante Grant. Good on. The 0-1. Up high. The 1-1. Grant hits that into the gap there between first and second. He's going to get a base knock and RBI as he brings in Brett Ellingson from third. Vikes go on top 5-0. And nope, just catcher's calling time. I thought we could have seen a pitching change, but not yet for the Wolves. He's hitting there from Dante Grant, his second hit of the game. First RBI of the night. Vikes on top 5-0. The shortstop, number 5, Drake Henderson. Anderson here. Runner on first and only one out. Sacrifice fly out to left field, his first at bat. Struck out his second. That ball hit towards Ryland Bain at short. He's going to field it, throw it to first, and Drake Anderson is, it's going to be close. My angle looks like he beat it out, but he's going to be caught. So 6-3 ground out. Does advance the runner. Brings up Jacob Yang. The first baseman, number 7, Jacob Yang. Yang, a runner on second. Singled his first at bat. Got out in his second. 1 for 2 on the day. Way up high is the first pitch he sees here in the fourth. That's going to be up high towards his face. Yang has to get out of the way. Count goes 2-0. Next pitch. Yang hits that towards third. They're going to field it. That's going to be... Oh, what they're going to... I feel like that's got to be it. Hit error. I mean, it hit his glove. So usually the rule of thumb there is an error, but it's a hard hit ball having to get over. Either way, it brings in a run for the Vikes and an RBI. Brings up the catcher, number 4, Will Cresswell. Cresswell with a runner on first. Runner's going to go. Jacob Yang, he'll be in there safely, no doubt about it. Now 1 in scoring position for the Vikes. Oh and 1 is our count at the plate for Cresswell, who reached on an error, grounded out to short. Cresswell fouls that back. Count goes 0-2. He wanted that one bad. The 0-2. Way outside. 0-1. Time called. Good work on the base pass from Jacob Yang. Just getting in the head of Dalton Lynham. That's going to be way inside. Ball 2. Two and 2 is our count with a runner on second and 2 outs. Cresswell, that's going to be a base knock into right field. Jacob Yang rounding third, and he's going to come in safely. Will Cresswell, the RBI single, puts your Vikes on top 7-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Their 4th run of the game. Great work from Cresswell and the Vikes. Just putting the ball in play. Getting some base knocks. And I think we're going to see a pitching change here, as Logue will head out on the mound to Lynham. And I think that'll be the end of Lynham's day. Yep, he'll take the ball. So Lynham's day comes to an end after 3 2/3 innings of work. He gives up 7 runs on 5 hits, 6. 8 hits. 7 runs on 8 hits. Could be 9. I don't know what they scored that play from Jacob Yang. But nevertheless, we'll be back here as new pitcher on the mound for South Kitsap. Stay tuned. So out on the mound here, taking over in the 4th for South Kitsap. It's Kachadurian. They'll take over. Threw on Wednesday. Came in, was the last pitcher of the game for them. First pitch. He's going to miss down low and away to Noah Fields on ball 1. Fields singled his first at bat, grounded out to third on his second. Now steps in with a runner on first, 2 outs. Already a 4-run inning for the Vikes. Runner's going to go. Fields is going to pop that foul, going over. Looks like it's going to drop.
Come on, Noah.
Fields will step in with a 1-1 count. Weiss making sure Gabe Ramsey running over there at first knows that there are 2 down. Ball in the air, you got to be going full speed ahead. Kachadurian's going to turn, try to throw back, but Gabe Ramsey will slide back safely. A 1-1. Good pitch there. Count those 1 and 2.
No.
1 and 2 is our count. Runner's going to go. Gabe Ramsey. Oh, they dropped it, so he's going to be in there safely. A close play. They definitely had him beat. But the ball is dropped. Fields now a runner on second.
Base hit, Noah. Here we go.
1-2 with 2 outs. Kachadurian on the mound. He's going to throw the filth to Noah Fields, and it'll fool him. We head to the 5th. The Vikes do get 4 more there in the bottom of the 4th, though. And Noah Fields, not even close. Noah Fields goes down swinging for out number 3. Vikes, they get 1, 2, 3 hits there. And 4 runs. Leave 1 on board. But the Vikes head to the 5th, leading by 7. Stay tuned. Here in the 5th, Jordan Poland will lead things off for the Wolves. First pitch he sees from Noah Fields. Popped up, going foul. He had a single his first at-bat over in the 6th hole. Only 1 of 2 hits on the day for the Wolves. The 0-1. Great pitch there from Wyatt Jones. The curveball in there, strike 2. Next pitch. That's going to hit inside half, just be a bit too far inside. Count goes 1-2. And the 1-2. Inside, ball 2. Poland once again. Made a couple good plays at third for the Wolves tonight. And had a base knock his first at bat. Strike 3. Poland goes down watching, and Wyatt Jones, his 4th strikeout of the night right there. 4 straight strikeouts, actually. Brings up the first baseman, number 27, Noah Deese. Deese will step in. First pitch. Strike 1. Wheel and deal. Count goes 0-1 on Deese. Next pitch. Just misses down low. He grounded out to Tristan Ringrose into a fielder's choice, his first at-bat. That was back in the 2nd inning, actually ended that inning. That ball fouled off. Count goes 1-2.
Here we go. Let's go 2-4, win it.
Next pitch. That ball hit into left center field. Going back there is Garrett Ringer, and that ball could get out of here. And Deese hits that one. Just kept going. Garrett Ringer just kind of watched it go over his head. So the Wolves will get their first run of the night there on the solo shot from Noah Deese to deep left field, halfway up the trees. Makes it a 7-1 ball game. Ball was hit hard.
Hey, nothing hurt, Wyatt. Here we go.
Wyatt Jones, opportunity to test his adversity here. The left fielder, number 8, Keel, Slayback. Never feels good to give up a home run. Might see a little extra velo here from Jones. He's actually going to hit Slayback in the kneecap. That one's got to hurt. So hit by pitch is Slayback. Home run and a hit by pitch. A little bit of momentum for the Wolves. Wyatt Jones looking to settle in. Just get out of this inning. Yeah, that ball's got a sting. It hit the kneecap of Slayback. Brings up the second baseman, number 3, Cole Darcy. He runs it off. Work over there from Slayback. First pitch. Great pitch there from Jones. Strike 1 on Cole Darcy, who went down looking his first at bat. Jones is going to turn, throw back to first. Good work from Jacob Yang, making sure he gets that ball, not letting it go anywhere. Count remains 0-1 at the plate for Darcy. Wolves with a little momentum here. They're going to go with the back pick. Count goes 1-1. Once again, the solo shot to deep left field from Noah Deese. And Keel Slayback is hit by pitch on the next pitch. There's one out. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Wyatt Jones, the fastball, blows it by Cole Darcy. Counts 1-2. Let's see what kind of filth Wyatt Jones brings here. From the stretch. Yes, there it goes. Strikeout number 5 on the night for Wyatt Jones. That's the Wyatt Jones we know right there. Brings up the center fielder, number 7, Sam Canton. Canton will step in here. From the left side. Doubled his first at-bat to lead this game off, then struck out his last one. First pitch of this one. In there for strike 1 to Sam Canton. Jones looking back, Slayback over there at first. Next pitch. Sam Canton lines that into right field, and Noah Fields is going to cut it off. They're going to go 3. It's going to be a close play, but it's going to be off the mark. So a single there for Sam Canton puts runners on the corners. His second base knock of the day. Good work. We've got 2 away. Brings up the right fielder, number 1, Ty Orser. And a good base knock from Canton there. Runners on the corners. Vikes lead 7-1 here in the top of the 5th. Wyatt Jones just looking for out number 3. Orser grounded out into a double play his first at bat, went down looking his second. First pitch of this one. It's going to be up high, ball 1. And the wild pitch, pass ball, it tipped off the glove of Will Cresswell, is going to advance Canton to second. So now 2 in scoring position for Orser. And a 1-0 count. Next pitch. A ball hit over to Kai Halstead at third. He's going to field it, throw it to first in time. Good work from Halstead, making the play there, just making sure they get the out. So they do get 1 on the board. The Wolves do here after the solo shot from Noah Deese. But the Vikes are able to stop the momentum in its tracks. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Vikes lead 7-1. Stay tuned. Garrett Ringer back here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll lead things off for your Vikes. His 3rd at-bat of the day. Doubled, 2 RBI double his 2nd, grounded out to short. Excuse me, in his 1st at-bat, grounded out to short in his 2nd. First pitch of this one from Kachadurian. Ball 1. And the 1-0. Pitch there. Count goes 1-1 on Garrett Ringer.
Go, man. Go once. Go once. Come on, Penny.
Finds the zone. Strike 2. Good pitch there from Kachadurian. Looking good. Count goes 1-2. Next pitch. Down low. 2-2.
Get on once. Come with it again.
The 2-2. Ringer fouls it off. He stays alive. 2-2.
Go, bud. Let's go, Ring.
Ringer hits that hard in the left field. It's going to drop at least a single. And a double for Garrett Ringer there to start things off. Good work. His 2nd double of the day. Have a day at the plate, Garrett Ringer. He's got a runner on 2nd. Just have a couple games for Garrett Ringer. The 3rd baseman, number 6, Kai Halstead. Halstead steps in. Yeah, Garrett Ringer, 5 hits in his last 6 at-bats and 8 RBIs. Not a terrible streak to be on. Kai Halstead steps in now. Struck out his 1st at-bat. Called strike 1 from Kachadurian there. Looked up high, but gets the call. Time called. Next pitch. That's going to hit Kai Halstead in the back. Put the first 2 on board for the Vikes in the bottom of the 5th. The designated hitter, number 19, Brett Ellingson. Ellingson will step into the box. Had a single his last at-bat. Now he's got runners on 1st and 2nd. First pitch. Ellingson's going to show bunt. He's going to lay it down, but it goes foul. Counts 0-1. Vikes have yet to get a bunt down tonight. Ellingson, most likely one more shot here. Let's see if he can do it. He's going to lay that down, and that could be the one he was looking for. Brett Ellingson. Oh, it's going to be a close play there at first, but they're going to say he was out. Still, good work there from Ellingson. Just what you're looking to do, advance the runners. It was a really good bunt there. The 2nd baseman, number 3, Tristan Ringrose. Counts 0-1.
You know what he's doing, sir. Okay? Relax. I know. Go over there and do it. Don't do it behind me. Let's be quiet, sir. I said, if you want to yell, go over there and yell. Don't yell behind me. Okay? Enough. Well, get out of there.
Runners on second and third.
We go 3.
First pitch from Cachadurian. Tristan Ringrose, that's going to hit off the glove of the first baseman. It's going to score 1, and Halstead will hold up. But a base knock there for Tristan Ringrose. That's what the Vikes are looking for. Scores 1. That brings in Garrett Ringer. Advances Halstead to third and puts runners on the corners with only 1 out for the leadoff man.
The center fielder, number 1.
Hey, Grant. Grant will step in. His 4th at-bat of the day. Had a triple, flew out to left, then a single. 1 RBI. They're going to turn, throw back to first. First pitch. Down low, ball 1. The 1-0. Called strike 1. Count goes 1-1 on Dante Grant. Grant fouls it off. Stays alive, 2 strikes on him.
Let's go, Dante. Let's go, Dante. Thanks for the cute voice. Come on, one. Let's go, 1.
The 1-2. That's going to be down low. Got a 2-2 count for the leadoff man. Runner's going to go. That's going to miss outside, and we've got a full count and 2 in scoring position now for Dante Grant. The 3-2. Dante Grant hits that back up the middle. The shortstop, that's going to be out of reach. And Tristan Ringrose will round third. It's going to be a close play at home, but he'll get in safely and a double there. 2 RBI for Dante Grant with a full count on him. Makes it a 10-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. And Logue is going to head out there for South Kitsap. Dante Grant doing what he needed. Bases clearing double there. And that's going to be the end of the day for Cachadurian. A fast one. Stay tuned as we've got a pitching change.
Let these guys play. Whoever it is. I don't need any. I don't need
Back here, Drake Anderson, the shortstop with a runner on second. The game-ending runner is Dante Grant over there on second base. Anderson steps in, sacrifice fly, his first at-bat, struck out his second and grounded out to short. So 0 for 3 on the day. New pitcher on the mound for the Wolves is Braden Melton, and Drake Anderson's going to pop that up foul behind home plate. Just looking for one here. Yo, one. Next pitch, runner's going to go. Called strike 2. Dante Grant just 90 feet away from home now to finish this one. Ball into the outfield, most likely will end it. We've got 2 strikes, no 2 count on Drake Anderson. Once again, facing Braden Melton on the mound, the third pitcher of the night for the Wolves. Melton. The 0-2. That's going to miss way outside. Ball 1. 1-2. Melton once again takes over for Chase Kachadurian, who ended up throwing 2/3 innings of work. 21 pitches, 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 of those all being earned, and 1 strikeout. So a 1-2 count with 1 out. Next pitch from Melton. That's going to hit? No? Just going to miss outside of Drake Anderson. That looks like it hit him, but not sure. Yeah, they're going to say, yeah, they said it hit him. So Drake Anderson hit by pitch there. Puts runners on the corners for Jacob Yang. The first baseman, number 7, Jacob Yang. Yang steps in. Runners on the corners, 1 out. 1 run will end this one. So Yang steps in against Melton, the second batter he faces. Not sure what's time called. Catcher calling a play out for the infield for the Wolves. Jacob Yang. Ball into the outfield, most likely will end this one. It's Braden Melton. And first pitch, that's going to be up high, ball 1. Yang had a base knock his first at bat, got out his second, and another base knock on his third. So 2 for 3 on the day is Jacob Yang. Runners on the corners, only 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Next pitch from Melton. Yang's going to hit that over to short. This could be a double play to end it. And yes, it will be. Wow. Not what we were expecting there as they roll up a double play. Looks like we were going to end it, but a double play from the Wolves sends us to the 6th. The Vikes lead 10-1. Oh, there we go. Back here, Rylan Bain will step in the top of the 6th for the Wolves. He was the one that initiated that double play that got the Wolves out of it. First pitch, called strike 1. Next pitch. Maybe down low. Count goes 2-1 for Rylan Bain at the plate. Grounded out to first, his first at bat, then to short on his second. So 0 for 2. Third at bat here. The 2-1 hit over towards Kai Halstead at third. He's going to field it. Throw it to first. He gets it over. Jacob Yang picks that out. Great play over there. 1 away. Lots of action for Kai Halstead over at third tonight. The designated hitter, number 15, Connor Sutton. Sutton will step in. Grounded out to short, then to first. 0 for 2 on the day. Ball fouled off. Oh and 1. In there. Strike 2. Great pitch. Count goes 0-2 on Connor Sutton. Down low. Wow, they're going to say that's strike 3 on Connor Sutton. He watches it go down. Wyatt Jones gets his 6th strikeout of the night. We've got 2 away.
Brings up the catcher,
Number 20, Caden Eklund. Well, Eklund will step in. Swing and a miss. Count goes 0-1. Called strike 2. Oh, 2 is our count. 2 outs. Next pitch. Wyatt Jones, 7th strikeout of the night right there. Gets Caden Eklund going down swinging. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Your Vikes lead 10-1. Stay tuned. Cresswell steps in, facing Braden Melton on the mound in his 2nd inning here. Cresswell reached on an error, then grounded out to short, then got a base knock. So 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch he sees from Melton. That's going to hit on the outside corner. Count goes strike 1. Once again, Vikes lead 10-1. They just need one here to end it in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch. Cresswell fouls it off. Count goes 0-2. Melton came back, took over last inning for Chase Kachadurian. Next pitch. Cresswell is going to hit that off the knob. This could actually be a base knock. And yes, it will. Will Cresswell, the head first dive into first base. Don't see that too often, but he's going to get a base knock there. Just how he drew it up. First base. We've got a runner on first for the Vikes. And a courtesy runner. Gabe Ramsey will head out there for Cresswell. We've got Noah Fields stepping into the box. Fields here. That's the game-ending run over there at first is Gabe Ramsey. Once again, Braden Melton comes in. Singled his first at-bat, grounded out to third on his second, struck out his third. Noah Fields, his 4th at-bat of the night right here. First against Braden Melton. First pitch he sees. It's going to be popped way up high into foul territory there in right field, and it's going to be caught on the line. On F9. It's going to give us 1 out. The left fielder, number 11, Garrett Ringer. Ringer steps in, as I was saying, after his last at-bat. 5 for 6, 5 hits in his last 6 at-bats with 8 RBIs. Ringer looking to keep it going here against Melton. He had doubled his first at-bat, 2 doubles on the night. First pitch, runner's going to go. He's going to... It's tagged there, so Gabe Ramsey is caught stealing over at second. Good play behind the dish for the Wolves. So now nobody on and 2 outs. Things changed quickly there. Counts 1-0 for Garrett Ringer. Next pitch from Melton. He's going to connect. Strike 1. Count goes 1-1. Next pitch. Count goes 2-1 for Ringer. Ringer, just a junior this year. He's been so good at the plate. The 2-1 on its way. That's going to be in there. Great pitch there from Melton. Connecting, giving us a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Next pitch on its way. That's going to be down low. We've got a full count. Started out. Will Cresswell. Base knock. Then Noah Fields popped up in foul territory down the first baseline. And Gabe Ramsey caught stealing. That's going to be a walk for... Wasn't sure where that was going. He kind of popped up like he was going to make a strike 3 call, but points to first. Garrett Ringer will walk on 7 pitches. The third baseman, number 6, Kai Halstead. Halstead here, 2 outs. Struck out his first at-bat, walked his second, then hit by pitch on his last. So 0 for 1. 2 free bags tonight. 2 outs. Runner on first. Melton's going to turn around, throw back to first. Ringer gets in safely. First pitch. Just going to miss up high. Count goes 1-0 to Kai Halstead. He steps back in. It's again Garrett Ringer, the game-ending run over there at first. And that's going to miss up high, ball 2 to Halstead. Melton looking back, Ringer there at first. Got a pretty good lead. He's going to stay there. And pitch on the inward. Count goes 2-1 on Kai Halstead. The 2-1. Halstead way out in front of that one, goes foul. And we've got a 2-2 count. Good hack there from Halstead, just out in front of it. Hits it into the South Kitsap bullpen over there along the third baseline. 2's across the top of the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch. Halstead's going to line that to right center field. Garrett Ringer is going to round 2. He'll round 3. They're going to hold him up, and Halstead will stay where he's at. We've got runners on the corners with 2 outs. Brett Ellingson, an opportunity to end this one. Halstead, a good piece of hitting there. The designated hitter, number 19, Brett Ellingson. Ellingson grounded out to first his first at-bat. Singled, got an RBI on his second. And grounded out, or laid down a really good bunt. It was a close play over there at first, but they got him. And so, count. Ellingson 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch from Melton. That's going to be outside, ball 1. Once again, Garrett Ringer steps and comes across home plate. This one's over. A 1-0. Ellingson is going to hit that into center field. Sam Canton starts running back, but he's going to come in and make the grab. Vikes can't do it here in the bottom of the 6th. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. They lead 10-1. Let's see if Wyatt Jones, yes, he will. He comes back out looking to finish off the complete game. I'll be back. Stay tuned. Back here in the top of the 7th, leading off for the Wolves is Jordan Poland. He singled his first at bat, struck out his second, his third at bat here in the top of the 7th. First pitch he sees. Called ball 1. Wyatt Jones once again looking for the complete game. He's at, only at 79 pitches coming into this inning. 4 hits, 1 earned run. That ball goes foul. Count goes 1-1 on Poland. And next pitch. That's going to be a curveball. Just doesn't curve as much as he needs it to. Count goes 2-1 on Jordan Poland. Cresswell going out, being the leader he is. Having a word with Wyatt Jones. Next pitch. Fastball. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured Will Cresswell was going to tell him. Hey, just put the fastball by him. Hasn't touched it all day. 2-2 count. Next pitch. That ball popped up. Fouls it off. Poland keeping himself alive. Next pitch on its way. Curveball. Yes, sir. Wyatt Jones. The filth there. Gets strike 3. His 8th strikeout of the night. As Jordan Poland watches it fly by. The first baseman, number 27, Noah Deese. So Deese, his last at-bat, hit the solo shot to deep left field. Kind of the only action offensively for the Wolves so far today. First pitch he sees in this one, called ball 1. Big kid. 1 away, nobody on. Next pitch. Great pitch there from Wyatt Jones. Count goes 1-1. Once again, winner tonight will play Olympia tomorrow. Looks like that's going to be the Vikes. We'll be back here 7 p.m. Final game of the season. They've won both games against Olympia so far this year. And both have been mercy rules. Count goes 2-2. As have been most for the Vikes this year. Again, 14-0 coming into this one. So make it 15-0. Next pitch. That ball, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 9 as Noah Deese swings at that one up high. Brings up the left fielder, number 8, Keel. Slayback. A little Slayback here. Hit by pitch in the kneecap his last at-bat. Was able to bounce up, get back on. First pitch he sees of this one. That ball hit into left center field. Going back is Dante Grant. Tracking it down. And he's going to make the grab there in left center field. What a play from Dante Grant to end this one. Your Vikes will move to 15-0 on the season. Taking this one by a final tally of 10-1 against South Kitsap. They go 2-0 against South Kitsap in the last 3 days. Big win tonight. They'll play Olympia tomorrow at 7 p.m. back here looking for their 13th straight SPSL league title. Once again, thanks for tuning in. I'm Tanner Pierce. I'll see you back here tomorrow night on the Tanner Pierce Broadcast Network. Your Vikes take this one by a final tally of 10-1.